Marcus Lemonis, Chairman and CEO of Camping World. And tonight we're proud to present the inaugural race of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. What do you say we go truck racing?
When young race car drivers dream that dream of standing in a victory lane, this is the place they picture. It's NASCAR's biggest stage, and no series has performed on it with as much intensity or insanity as the trucks. One driver will be standing here in Daytona's victory lane. Who will it be?
All right, folks, we're here. Daytona Beach, Florida. How we all doing tonight? All right, trucks are just finishing up practice. Just gonna go ahead and jump to qualifying. See what happens. Oh, Matt on pole. Greg Shetner second. Grace third. Carroll fourth. Hughes fifth. We got Perez seventh. Curtis ninth. Torres 10th. And who else we got for owners? Jess Hanna in 16th. Oh man, where am I? I miss me. Oh man. Oh man, I can't even qualify well in my own series. And we got Wayne King in 40th coming out the rear. Oh my god, I hope that's not a bad omen for the start of the series. But good job to those who qualified well. Yeah, it's definitely not rigged, as you all can see. Okay. Oh man. Good start. Go ahead and jump to. All right, let's take a look at these paints as we do the pace lap here. We got Greg Shetner on the outside pole here. Got Richard Petty themed colors. We got Matt Moss with the number 48, legendary 48. Chose not to go with the typical Jimmy Johnson colors. And then we got, oh man, sorry, I'm still getting used to these controls. Oh, I didn't upload your car, Mike. Oh no, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, that's my first mistake of many. Sorry. Oh, I feel terrible. What we got? The number 2 of Tristan Grace on the... Oh man, I feel so bad, Mike. We got Tristan Grace in 3rd position, qualified in 3rd. We got Keith Hughes in those non-Nickelodeon colors in 5th. As you can see, for any sponsors out there looking to rent his truck out, by all means contact his team. He's looking for sponsorship. We all are, but there's quite a few unsponsored trucks out here tonight, so let's see who can attract the best ones. We got our south of the border resident Carlos Perez, and then 93 black camo truck. I think that's probably one of the most best looking trucks out there so far from what I've seen. He's definitely impressed me with that paint. Oh my god, guys, I feel so bad. You have no idea. You have no idea. All right, coming to the green flag. Let's see who can get the first win in the Camping World Truck Series. I expect this to be a pretty close race, at least until the first set of pit stops. It's going to be really tight racing here from what I've seen in the practice and in the other testing I've done. It's going to be 3 wide sooner rather than later. Got some other newcomers here. We got Vince Curtis in that number 1 truck right behind 93. He's also looking for a sponsor, rocking a alternative template. We got the Chevy SS template. I think we got a Ranchero in there somewhere. It's gonna have to make his way up to the front. You can easily see Rub's truck, that fluorescent green Nickelodeon style truck, running mid-pack right in front of Jess Hanna, who made his first truck ever, and I think he did a bang-up job doing it. There we go. 3 wide starting. Aw, Mike, man, you have no idea how bad I feel, dude. I had your file, and I forgot to do it. I am so sorry. I think your truck looks great. It's like a test paint. Where is that Mustang truck? I can't even see it. There we go. 3 wide for the lead, and that number 1 truck takes the lead. Didn't lead the last lap. Let's see if he can lead this one. Get that extra point for his team. Where's that 04 gonna steal it? Corey Roper. Sorry, I'm still learning the AI guys' names. Last year's truck set, unfortunately I couldn't get the 2021 Daytona set. It wasn't out yet. But as soon as it comes out, I'm going to incorporate that in. So hopefully sooner rather than later. And look, we got a Haley Deegan looking at the pole, or the first place. She didn't lead the last lap, but maybe she'll lead this one coming up. It is tight racing. Wow. You couldn't fit a piece of paper in between half of these trucks right now. Where's that Ranchero truck? I want to find it. Definitely out of the box. There she is. The Ferd Ranchero. Rocking the white and green deuce. That's commitment there. I like that commitment. Rocking it on 2 devices. And it is 3 wide, 15 rows deep. This is incredible. There's me. Look, I didn't stay in the back for too long. I think I'm probably 15th, but I'm in the 6th row on the bottom, so I definitely am in the danger zone if there is a big one tonight. Personally speaking, I would rather stay up front the whole night, but some people might have the strategy. It's just still in the back, and if they can avoid the wreck, that's probably the preferred strategy, honestly. This is really intense racing for Daytona. I haven't seen 3 wide racing at Daytona in a long time. Look at that 20 truck that driven by Wayne King. He isn't watching tonight, but hopefully he watches the replay. Tony Stewart themed race truck. I'm loving it. Always was a big fan of the Home Depot paint back in the day. Yeah, the outside isn't moving. Unfortunately, it's not like online racing where if you have enough guys you can definitely make moves on the outside, but yeah, it doesn't look like that's the case tonight. It looks like the inside is the way to go. Man, I almost think it's inevitable there will be a big one tonight with this tight of racing. Keeps the option open to see who's going to win, though. I honestly, there hasn't been a standout truck or a couple of trucks to break away from this pack yet, so I think we might have to wait until the first pit stop to see what's going to happen and where everything cycles through. Oh, look at that 9 truck sneaking in there, getting that lap lead, that extra bonus point, and gently pulls over for that 20 truck to give him a turn. That was nice of me. Yeah, as we go along here, I would like to eliminate some of these AI trucks, maybe sooner rather than later. Everyone can start buying more trucks, and we can get a full field of just our trucks out there. But for now, I think keeping the field full and keeping the racing this tight like this, I think it's good just to have 40 trucks out there, whether or not if it's all ours or not. I'm glad everything's working. I have had experience to make sure the ticker works, and I'm just basically using the Fox Sports heads-up display for the replay on the top 10 there, and then the rest I kind of just made myself, the MOT logo in the top left and that little weird shape where the ticker cuts off. Yeah. Man, it's a plate track. Like, what do you want from me, Matt? It's gonna cycle through. Chances are, at this rate, I think the pit window for these trucks is roughly around 15 to 18 laps. So I'm sure I'll cycle to the back by that time, and I'll get stuck behind some slower trucks. So I'm not too worried. I'm gonna steal the show tonight. That 20 truck hasn't really gone to the back since he made himself up front. I mean, he started last. Let's not forget that. I started 39th, I think. So I think the boys in the back went for more of a race setup than a qualifying setup. I think we have the right strategy going. Man, I can't get over how tight this is. If real drivers were doing this, I would be sure there was an accident coming. But this is pretty close considering it's only lap 11 and they're all 3 wide since lap 2, I would say. No, you never know what's under the hood. Although I think Mayflower gets their engines from Shetner Customs, if I'm not mistaken. Or did that relationship tarnish after the playoffs at MOT last season? Speaking of Shetner Customs, take a look at that Richard Petty paint I literally threw together 20 minutes ago. So he had a paint, and I forget the one guy that actually did put a paint in. And oh, look, he's right behind him. That's great. Man, Mike, I owe you one. I owe you a beer if we ever meet up. That's just embarrassing. I can't believe I did that, dude. But yeah, that 93 truck, you guys probably can't see it, but it is camoed, and I absolutely love it. Hold on, I have to show you guys. Man, that would look sweet with some logos on it. Don't you think? It already has a Grassman logo. Maybe it's a foreshadow. Maybe he's got an inside tip. Nobody knows. On board with the 3 wide action all in front of him. Go rocking with Mr. Carroll. Thanks, man. Yeah, looks like, from what I can see, that 20 and that 9 truck haven't looked back ever since making their way up to the front. I really think someone's going to call shenanigans if I finish top 5 tonight, so I'm really hoping maybe for a solid top 10, but nothing too high. I think these trucks are lifting a little bit in the corners, which is strange, but whatever keeps the racing tight, I guess. Alright, lap 14. Aha. Good one. Good one, Tristan. Aha. All I saw were some headlight stickers floating through the air. Yeah, pit stops are definitely coming. I would say in the next... Might see the first group go in about a lap or two. But, yeah. It's been action-packed the whole time. Oh. Looks like we got our first set of takers here. Look at this first group at the number 6 of Norm Benning. Got 4-player cars making their first pit stop. The 93 getting held up a little bit by that 30. I think at this rate they would have to make 3 stops tonight if any set of trucks can go, let's say 17 laps. They're in far better shape if it stays green. That would just reduce it down to 2 stops. So I don't envy this group if there is no caution tonight, but pitting earlier usually does give you the better pit stops and likely to be more up front as they stay green. So we'll see which one is the better strategy, but I'm not liking this one. It stays green. That O2 truck coming to lap Mike Carroll and Carlos Perez, who is generally going to be known, I think, in this league as a road course runner here. He's got pretty high road course stats. From what I've seen, some of the best in the series. So expect big things from him the next race for sure if things don't pan out this one. Now we got our second or third group coming to pit now. Let's take a look at this. Got a whole bunch of trucks on pit road. Yeah, I think you got held up a little bit there. Let's see where you're at. Of course, you gotta wait for things to cycle through, but not entirely sure you're gonna be able to keep with that main pack there, Tristan. We'll see. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to go for the rest of the trucks. Me. That doesn't look good if everyone's leaving and I'm still chilling. That's excellent. So, trucks are pretty spread out right now. I think as things start to bunch up, we'll get that at least a couple bigger packs forming. Maybe back to that 3 wide action we saw earlier. Yeah, looks like I had the worst pit stop of all of you, so looks like I'm in the clear for tonight at least anyway. That 20 truck is still, I believe this is the lead pack right here. And looks like we got about a 10 truck pack still in contention for the lead. It's gonna take a couple laps for everything to cycle through and for backs to bunch back up, but I think should have about, yeah, we got about 9 trucks within a second and a half here, so that was the first round of stops. Definitely spread out the pack. Let's see what we got midfield. We got a decent pack in the middle here, but I don't think it's going to be enough to really catch these leaders. Yeah, it doesn't look great for my truck. I'm 2 laps down. Am I even out of the pits? Ooh, we got a yellow on the track. Let's yeah, I'm still in the pits. Yeah, I think my race might be done, or maybe I got a tow. Who knows? My only chance now is for a big one. Let's try and take a look to see what happened and cause that yellow. Don't see any. Oh, well, there is the cause, and I believe 10 truck ran out of fuel. Yeah, as I suspected, she tried to stretch it and did not work for her. It looks like 17 laps was the max. Yeah, it looks like she ran out of fuel right here. There's pretty much no chance Jennifer Jo Cobb to make it back to the pits from there, especially scraping along the wall. Looks like she's trying to wiggle the truck, get as much fuel in the intake as she can, and just, you know, staying on the racing line. Classic. But yeah, that was the first yellow. And looks like we're going to have some action in the pit lane, and everyone's going to top up for fuel. I wonder if tires are going to be taken or not. And the 20 truck qualified 40th, so he is the first truck in. Let's hope he doesn't get caught in any pitting drama here. These trucks are going about 55 on the pit, and ooh, that was close. As you see, the 51 make contact. Yeah, he's definitely getting slowed down by all these trucks, so that pitting stall is not the best one. But nonetheless, no harm, no foul. He is still first. And let's take a look at where things are cycling through here. We got the next player car is quite a ways back, it looks like. Mike Carroll, right there, top 10. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but I haven't lost a lap, so maybe I'm still... We'll see. Honestly, I'm out of contention anyway. It doesn't really matter, but that's my punishment for not giving you a proper paint job, Mike. Looks like the field is bunching up on the backstretch. Not sure what this is all about, but hopefully nobody gets damaged doing so. Like that was just that little back. Ooh, 23 truck with heavy front end damage. Looks like he couldn't get slowed down quite enough. I believe that is the truck of Brent Moffitt, and it would pretty much eliminate his night if that damage can't be fixed. They go green. He's definitely going to be slow on the restart, but we got the 2 and the 82 sandwiching him, so hopefully that restart isn't too sloppy. They can get around him. What else we got? Oh, look who is back on track. Hello, boys. Am I only 3 laps down? No lucky dog? Yeah. I need a big one. But I'm not going to wish that on any of my opponents just yet. I'll save that for the final race. 33 truck of Mr. Grubb freezing in the back, but it all be part of his strategy. I kind of wanted 2 green trucks in the field. I was really looking forward to that, you know. First race would have been night race, trucks standing out. But he is also looking for sponsorship, as you can see. He wants your logo here. If anyone is willing to sponsor a Boston man, throw your logos on there. I'm sure he'll do you proud. That 48 with that retro kind of looking number assignments on the hood. I like it. But yeah, like that's how things are cycled through. Looks like a lot of the player cars are near the back. Not sure if that was just a result of green flag pitting or... Oh no! Dave, where'd you say you got your engines from, dude? Oh my god. Oh no. Dave. Oh, dude. I don't know if you're cursed or if you built your home on an Indian burial ground, but you have the worst luck with reliability in this game I have ever seen with any real person in my life. That's terrible luck. Oh. Well, see if we can get that engine fixed up. Got 1 lap to go. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, go back racing.
The drive to win is for life. And with Sprint, so is unlimited, guaranteed. Switch now and save up to $100 off any phone.
Anytime you come to Daytona, it's a big race. But this year's Pepsi 400, it's really big. Prime time on NBC. Britney Spears is the Grand Marshal. She's got a way of starting everybody's engines.
Hey, Jeff, give me a 3/4-inch socket, will you?
Very talented girl, that Britney.
The Pepsi 400 when NASCAR comes to NBC July 7th.
And we're back. Going back to green now. Trucks are just in turn 3, coming out of the final turn. And the official cause of the DNF for the 33 was a camshaft. So you might want to look into that for the next race. Hopefully you can get that fixed for next week's race at the Daytona road course. Because that's going to be a huge mechanically fine track. Please look into that. We're back racing. And we got the 20 truck still leading. He has been the dominant truck all night long. Can somebody stop him? You'll get a boogity, boogity, boogity. This next start, how's that? I'll do my best DW impression. Looks like that 20 and 9 truck have hooked up once again. 9 is 3 laps down. Maybe they can work out some sort of deal if the next yellow comes out. 9 can get his lap back or one of his laps back, but I highly doubt that's going to be the case tonight. Gotta pray for a... Yeah, sorry Dave. Just gotta pray for a yellow, and maybe some of your competitors will rack out tonight and that'll mitigate your loss, but yeah, I feel for you. That's just that's just your luck, honestly, man. That was just terrible. We had one of the AI trucks pitting, I think. Let's look back, the 15 truck of Tanner Gray pit, so I'm not going to really focus on that. But as you can see now, the pack is going to start to bunch up again. And with the exception of Dave Grubb and myself, I think everyone is still very much still in this race and take the win. And as you can see now, it's all going to start to reshuffle. That 93 truck making his way up to the front. Super speedways aren't as important for driver skill as it would be as for a road course or speedway or even a short track. So you can learn quick on the super speedways. I think that 93 truck might have something tonight. Been up to the front, he's been in the back, all over the place. If I had to take a guess, I'd say either the 20 or the 93 might have the best chance to win. But that's just me. There's still about 35 trucks still on the lead lap, so anything can happen. And the feed up as close to the front as possible. Got that one truck quiet all night. Just at the halfway mark now. Can he make something happen in the next 25 laps? We'll see. That Ranchero, bottom line, 4 trucks behind. He's looking to get up front and stay there. The pack has definitely dwindled to a fraction of what it was at the start of the race. You can see there's a couple trucks just out of contention now, whether it's damage or just lost the draft on that last restart. It looks like it's about a 25 truck pack now. We'll see. Let's see if the two can get up front and lead one. That'll be the first lap led for him tonight. Nope. Just short. 21 got it. That 15 truck is going to be a lap down after his restart hit. Still not sure why he wanted to top off, but you can see that Ford sponsorship not doing them proud tonight. Comes the 26 of Hope Torres. If they can do any damage tonight in the points. Everyone's looking for their first win or their first DNF. What do you guys think is going to happen tonight? You think we're going to have a big one? Who do you think's taking it tonight? I think if that 20 truck can get back up front, I think he's got a good chance. But other than... yeah, you should switch him to the Ford. Give the 2 the Ford. Yeah, other than the 20, I haven't seen too many standouts. That 21 truck was looking pretty good also before the yellow flag. But I'm talking player trucks here. It's been a mixed bag. I think the 29 hasn't really been a factor most of the night, but honestly with these tracks, it's right place, right time. Not so much skill. Gotta see how things cycle through. We're gonna have should have at least one more pit stop tonight under green. I think that'll definitely play a huge factor on what happens. Yeah, definitely. I'm still thinking a big one might happen, but I don't know. These guys have been well behaved all night. Back to 3 wide, 15 deep. Just about 15 deep. A little. Spectator. Probably one of my favorite angles at Daytona. You can just see all the trucks just lined up on the bank turns. Look like toy cars from this vantage. Man, these are great seats. 93 truck takes that lap. Comes the one right behind him. hopefully looking to break away from this pack. We haven't seen anyone really do that in testing. I have seen on occasion groups of maybe 3 or 4 trucks able to break away, and ooh, really slow 49 truck, oh my god, causing a huge backup with the leaders. 93 looking to get under him, and wow. If that didn't cause a big one, I don't know what will tonight. That was crazy. I really thought they would have wrecked. And those poor trucks on the outside are just gonna get left out to dry. That 49 truck is not yielding as well as he should. Taking with him the 2 truck. And, well, I guess just the 2. 20 and the 9 are still there, but they're fairly behind. Wow, that 49 truck really needs to get off the track. He is super slow without that hood. More of a menace than being helpful at this point. But I don't think that'll cause anyone to really separate from this main pack, and Haley Deegan looks like she's going to get another lap led and steal one away from Jess. Oh, and the big one is happening. Oh god. Quite a few trucks collected in that one. Mike called it. The big one. There it is. We're under caution. That 49 truck, I don't think he was the cause, but I think that 04 was certainly involved. Let's take a look. Much from the better in spectator view, I thought, but 2. I think that's just a byproduct of close racing. Yeah, got Greg Shetner on the bottom line there with Crafton, and he was just pinballing, and that's what caused the wreck. It's like the 50 truck, blank truck of Mike Carroll made it through, and 20 truck just sneaks through, and that 44 just rams into the 30. And then again into the O2, and that 49 truck, and then everyone just wrecked in front of him as well. Well, not sure if that's going to be the big one or not, but that certainly involved, say, at least 10 trucks. But I don't think it'll cause anyone to fall out of this race, at least from the player side of things. AI, not really a big deal. Ooh, that 04 that 04 truck not happy with the 49, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him. He was slow off the pace, and he's going to be even slower now. And if that 44 truck wants a little retaliation, that'll be the only thing he hasn't hit yet. That truck is all bent up. 4 Sard going pretty fast. I'm not sure what he was so far behind with, but ooh, 21 truck struggling. But look who is our leader after all. Mass. Everyone's taking 4 tires. Might as well. It's going to be the last stop of the race. Barely out in front. Keeps the lead. I hope so. Love me some cautions. Especially when you're 3 laps down. But yeah, I don't think any player trucks were really badly damaged in that big one, if you can call it. I'd say the worst off was that 20 truck of Wayne King, who scraped the wall but did not make contact in the front or back, and looks like that right side is in pristine condition, so we will move on. Be about 13 lap shootout to the end. I think the best is yet to come. Trucks are bunching up again on the backstretch. So that's just a track thing. But I don't think it trucks damage from that. 38's pretty slow, but I think waiting for some to pass him. So same thing, but everyone's hood looks okay. And that 21 truck got going again. 02 truck, yeah, suffered some pretty bad damage. Like he's gonna go a lap down. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great finish. But in order to get to finish, we gotta pay the bills. And in order to pay the bills, we gotta go to a commercial break. So enjoy some more commercials.
This season, Jimmy Johnson knows that there's nothing more painful than losing. Not running out of fuel on the last lap. Not getting hit in the ear with a frisbee while jogging through the infield. Not getting a paper cut, then making fresh squeezed lemonade. Losing is even more painful than rescuing a baby porcupine from a thorn bush. Raising it as your own. Then releasing it back into the wild.
Goodbye, Prickle Bear.
Jimmy Johnson knows that if losing didn't hurt, winning wouldn't feel so good.
Chase Elliott, Xfinity Series champ. One word, merchandising. The Chase Elliott seat cover with massaging beard action. Your face is giving the massage.
Are you serious?
The Chase Elliott dipstick. Dip like a pro.
You know you're big time when you got your own dipstick.
Every time someone opens their car, hey there, maybe check your oil.
No.
Washer fluid.
We've added more blue.
There is more blue. Good eye, Dale.
What? No.
Chase Elliott tire gauge.
32 pounds.
Check all four before you get on the road, guys.
How could you say no to this?
You just say no.
The Chase Elliott garden gnome.
Gnomes are magic.
It looks nothing like me.
You sure? We scanned your head, that's it.
Yeah, we used the computer.
And I don't garden.
Well, he's got that one funny eyeball, but other than that...
It's like looking into a mirror.
It's not even close, guys, no.
Which one's Chase?
I'm with you, Dale. Spit an image.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, follow me to the window. The Chase Elliott car cover.
Who'd buy that?
That's my car. Chase Elliott sunglasses.
No.
Yes.
Just bringing in the rays, soaking in that Chase Elliott life.
Just stop.
Save the day with Chase Elliott jumper cables.
Kickstart a car with your face.
My face?
Yes.
No.
This is what I'm most excited about. All day, I've been dying to show you this, Chase. Presenting the Chase Elliott action figure.
That's a blow-up doll.
Blow-up doll action figure.
Hey, Jimmy, I was following you practice, and it looks like you're kind of messing up turn 3. And if I was you, I would try to arc it out a little more.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna need it again. I'm so sorry, what were we saying?
Good talk, Jimmy.
Nextel helps NASCAR fans get things done with the new Motorola Buzz. One powerful phone, two powerful networks. Nextel, only from Sprint.
Don't be conventional.
Kevin Harvick?
Be exceptional. Upgrade to Mobil 1 synthetic motor oil. It helps your engine last over 250,000 miles.
Wow. What's he doing?
Raving.
He's exceptional.
So is Mobil 1. Yes.
Is this good?
I do not know.
Get 250,000 miles of protection. Upgrade to Mobil 1.
And we're back. Going green this time by. Truck's just coming around the final corner. Getting ready to go green. Gonna have a 12 lap shootout There's a truck smoking, headed toward pit road. Not a factor, not a player car. Let's get ready to go racing, boys. 48 leading the field. 12 to go. Let's do it. Like a lot of the lead trucks went right to the bottom after the green. I think that 9 truck is going to stop Matt from keeping the lead. The 15 truck is also a lap down, and I believe the 4 is as well. Correct. So, like those lap trucks looking to get some of their laps back on the lead lap. But we should be 3 wide racing again. Oh, 4 wide in the back there with just Hannah. We got Haley Deegan on his outside, and we got Angela Roach. I'm not sure how to say her last name. On the inside. A lot of females in this race. I just realized that. We got Haley Deegan. We have Angela Rutch. Jennifer Jo Cobb. Who else we got? Natalie Decker. Not 44 truck. Quite a few. Loving the ladies' presence. I don't think that'll be the case when we update the AI trucks, but for now, it's a nice representation of the female community. Good job, ladies. 48 truck is making a power move on those lap trucks who tried to get one of their laps back. He's definitely not going to let that happen. Definitely could have been worse, Dave. Definitely. But let's cycle back up to the top. The only thing that matters right now is who wins this race. Who's going to be the first truck to qualify for the playoffs now. I'm not sure if we should just count player trucks in the playoffs since there's only 12 right now. The way I kind of had this formatted was 16 trucks into the playoffs, but if we don't have 16 player trucks, do you guys want maybe to have some real life guys in there as well? If they win races, let me know. Willing to do whatever. I don't really have a game plan for that just yet. I'm kind of hoping sooner rather than later we can get rid of all these guys, so if that's the case, then I think player trucks might just be the way to go. We just do a round of 12. Everybody makes it in, or a round of 10, 8 even. Just player trucks. Let me know. But right now we gotta finish this race first, and gotta figure out who's gonna be the first guy to punch his ticket to the playoffs. That 18 truck alongside the 52 battling for the overall lead. Yes, the 48 truck is a GMC Sierra, if I'm not mistaken. Also, different template, but running under the GM Chevy brand in the Manufacturers Championship. As it stands for players, have, I believe, 5 Chevys, 4 Fords, and then we have 3 Toyotas. So just keep that in mind, guys. If at the end of the season you want to switch manufacturers to maybe someone that just won it, or maybe help out struggling manufacturer and, you know, potentially bring them back up to the top, let me know at the end of the season. We'll switch it up, do a little bit of a manufacturer change, and we do oh, sorry, it's a Canyon, my bad. I don't really know GMC's trucks too well. Oh, it says it right there in the front bumper. Should have looked. But yeah, like I was saying, Manufacturers Championship will award your everybody in the field who's running the manufacturer who wins some bonus money, and there's also bonus money for the ones that finish second and third and fourth if we ever get a Dodge involved. But yeah, there's team championships, manufacturers championships. Lots of money to be had, so if you don't make any money this race, just keep that in mind. Dave and myself will probably be in the negative after race 1. I think the break-even number was 29th. So if you finish 29th or higher, you will at least break even or make some money tonight. But it's quite difficult to make money without a sponsor, just like it is in real life. So I think the way the purse is set up versus the cost of ownership is fairly accurate. Of course, I don't ever expect to own my own race team, but it's what I would expect in terms of prize money versus what sponsors will bring in. And Matt, please, if you can find a Canyon Air template. My god. It's got to be the F Series, though. Please. Make it the F Series. I want the F Series. So yeah, we got 6 laps to go, 5 at the line. And that 48 truck is still hanging up there. He hasn't been off the high line since the green flag went. And it looks like we got a bunch of player cars on the top. 29 and the 48. I'm in the sucker hole in that 9 truck. We got some AI trucks on the inside looking to reign supremacy over us humans. Let's talk about Mike Carroll a little bit in that bare metal 50 Toyota. Give him some TV time for those potential sponsors. Is paint included with a sponsorship? I hope so. Mike needs some. I like, it looks like a test truck, Mike. Honestly, it doesn't look so bad. If it had some numbers, I would feel pretty good that it's a solid field runner. But we got 4 laps remaining, and guess who is cycling up to the front? That 20 truck. And the 2 truck. And the 26, and the 82. They're all coming. There's that one right in the back. He's going to time it just right. So he's up front at the end. And this racing is intense. We're going to see a little bit of a different pace next race. I keep saying next week, but it definitely won't be a week before next race. I'm having too much fun doing this. Hopefully we can get a guest commentator in the booth. Jess Hanna wanted to do it, but he decided to go to a cottage instead. I don't blame him. So he's playing retro video games, maybe watching the stream, maybe not. But maybe we can get him in the booth sooner rather than later, on a night that works for him. I'd love to have some company up here. It's quite lonely. If anyone wants to volunteer to lend a voice, maybe a pit reporter, somebody to do some of the dirty work, let me know. Definitely willing to have a friend up here. But back to the race. We got 2 laps left. Everyone's 3 wide. That 9 truck, if he wasn't 3 laps down, I would say he was in a good spot to win it. 2 laps down, sorry. He's ahead of the leader. That 52 truck, he's been up front. Man, if these lap trucks would get out of the way, kind of wrecking the whole racing for the lead thing. But that 48, man, he's been powering on the outside the whole time we've gone green since this restart. I'm going to focus a little bit on you, Matt. You earned it. I can't say your last name properly. Mahas? I don't know. I'm just going to call you Matt. Gotta keep it professional up here. Got 2 laps to go. Sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. We got 2 laps to go now. Gonna have the white flag. We got... What do we got? 7.5 miles left. No. 3 miles left. 3 miles left of this 125. Who's it gonna be? That. You've gone to the bottom now. And you got me on the side of you as a block from that 68 truck. You got a lap truck right behind you. You've tuned yourself in between all these lap trucks. We are on the final lap now. Who's it going to be? It's going to be 4 wide for the lead, but that 40... Is that 40 truck going to get in the way? He slowed down. He just killed the momentum of that low line, and there goes the chances of a lot of drivers. It's looking like Matt Mass coming to the line. 68 truck is the only competitor that can steal this away from you. Remember, that 4 truck is a lap down, that 9 truck is a lap down, and it's looking like Matt to the line. Oh my god, who got that? Matt. Oh my god, you just lost this race by a hair length to Clay Greenfield. I don't even know who that is. Clay Greenfield. Unbelievable finish. Wow. Let's go back. That was just... Oh. So many heartbreakers tonight. Good. At the line angle. Is this... How did... I guess it's just a bad angle. Wow. Oh. Guess from this angle, yeah. You did. That is the closest finish I think I've ever seen in this game. And we don't even have a good angle for it. Dude. How close is that, guys? How close is that? That's a heartbreaker. 68 wins the first ever Mondays of Thunder offline league race by a hair length to player Matt Moss of Mattitude Motors. Came close, buddy. Yeah, you won my heart. You didn't win the race. That, I gotta see how close that is in real time. 2 thousandths of a second. 2 thousandths of a second is all it took. That, you could have farted on the last line and you would have won. Anyways, I'm gonna save this before. If you're wondering what all this stuff is, that was just my test races to make sure everything went fluid. But I'm gonna go ahead and that. And I'm gonna save this too because that was wild. Wow. I have never. But that was an amazing first race. For it to come down to that is just incredible. I really kind of wish a real player car got the win in the first race, but you know, such is life. Yeah, let's just go back and rewatch that last lap because that 40 truck of Chastain kind of messed everything up. It was going to be a cracker of finish. It still was, but it went from this many trucks to literally about 3 or 4. Yeah, it was the canyon. This is what happens when you don't run manufactured approved templates. So we had the 50 truck on the bottom, the 20, the 2, and that 1 truck at the very back. I don't know if he would have had anything to win, but yeah, it just stalls out that final line. And that was pretty much the race. And that 29 truck was the last real truck I thought that could have potentially stolen this one, but it just wasn't enough time at the end. And yeah, that, you lost one tonight, buddy, but guess what? We got 16 more races to do this. I'm sure you're going to get a win after this. at least on the super speedway. We got 3 left. Doing Daytona twice, Talladega twice, so plenty of opportunity for close finishes like that. Maybe you'll steal one day, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the first race. I'm gonna do a little debrief as the next few days goes on. Let me know what can be improved, what what you thought I did well. Don't tell me I had shitty quality commercials, because those commercials are like 20 years old, so don't yell at me for that. Also the Fox intro as well. I got some modern stuff coming up too, but I just kind of wanted to feel a little bit nostalgic for this one. We're doing Daytona Road Course next time. I'm hoping maybe not tomorrow. I want to update everything and just make sure I do everything right the first time. Let me get the hang of it. But I'm thinking maybe Tuesday will likely be the next day. Same time, 8 p.m. If you guys are available, I'd love to have you watch. If not, it'll always be on the Mondays of Thunder account. Should be ready by then. So we'll switch it up and we'll go to the real account for next time. But thank you guys. Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you're getting Lowe's right off the bat, dude. I think insider tips tell me Lowe's is waiting for you, maybe in Cup, but Trucks, I think we're all gonna have to bite the bullet and take a few sponsors we're not used to. But yeah, guys, let me know. I'll be on Discord if you guys need help with anything. I will send out the sponsors, or sorry, Chet will send out your sponsor info tomorrow at the very latest. Hopefully his grammar and spelling has improved. I've had a word with him. But Tony's Pizza, never even heard of him. But yeah, guys, I really had a good time doing this. So like I said, offer stands if somebody wants to join me in the booth. We'll have a little color commentary, a little back and forth. Let's do this. I'm ready to go again, but it's a work night for me, so I gotta go to bed. All right, guys, take her easy. We'll see you next time.